wonderful world of sound, your West Coast beast. He got down right there, breaker.
I'll tell you what, Motor Mouth Ball, you got a big hammer down. Ain't no doubt about that, you got that hammer down. 228 North Florida, reading your mail, let's go.
Cool that man, he got my radio, he got my...
Yeah, 10-4. I believe I hear one pill in Barbados up in there too. One pill or cool one in Barbados? A cool one over there in Barbados. But you say got your radio locked down in the corner up there and right there, and you're doing the same thing over here. That's for doggone real. I got the gate rolling too. Motor Mouth Mall working this ball peen mall. Got down break.
Well, let me see if I can't get up in that gate there, Motor Mouth Mall. Let me see if I can't get up in that gate. Be the first time I ever heard myself on a gate. 228, North Florida. We waving. Bring it over.
Well, you got it up on there, 228. You definitely got up in there. Check it out.
Gate. 228, North Florida. We waving. Bring it over.
There you go. Well, you did make it up on the gate. That's for doggone sure. 228 Motor Mouth Mall working this great big mall. Got.
Hey, it wasn't too much of a good hit there, right? Any little bit counts. I appreciate the bump down. Let me say like you say, and get my knees in the breeze. 228 North Florida, way back right.
10-4. Well, 228, it'll only get better. I revamped my audio a little bit the other day. I moved some things around, made some changes. So I don't know if my playback was quite loud enough. Maybe I didn't get you up in there well enough. But the bottom line is you got that mall down. 228 Motor Mouth Mall working this ball peen mall. You got down break.
Hey man, make sure you close it.
Well, I sure do appreciate it. I try my best. You know how it is, to hell with the rest. 228 North Florida, we back right.
10-4, 228. North Florida, check this out one more time. Here you go. I'm going to try to roll you up in a little bit better volume level. Let's see if I can't get you up in there just a little bit more. Here goes.
Make sure you close it. I sure do appreciate it. I try my best. You know how it is, to hell with the rest. 228 North Florida, we back right.
There you go, 228. That was you. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. I got down.
You're waiting retreat.
I mean, I sure do appreciate that playback. Sounds like I need a little bit more bass up in the thing, like it ain't bassy enough. It could be just the playback, who knows. Anyway, I appreciate that clip. 228, back right.
410. Well, I can record and play back lots of bass if you give me more bass, but I think to do that, you got to open up the radio a little bit more and go direct injection and feed some bigger audio up in there. I don't think the bandwidth of your radio is going to let more bass through. You can cram more bass into the mic jack, but I don't suspect it's going to get through the radio, the break.
Yeah, it's not direct injected. It's just a Cobra 29 from D-Rail probably about 3 years ago or so, back when he was doing the old Cobra 29s and before he went on to the Strikers. Nothing big and fancy, no racks, just a little foot pedal and a little 1x4 homemade built by me. That's all I got. Hey man, good talking to you, Motor Mouth Mall. It's the first time I've actually got to hold a conversation. I had to call my number the one time, but that was it. But anyway, Motor Mouth Mall, we appreciate the comeback.
10 for the 228. Well, I'm glad you rolled up in there now, and that 1x4 built by you is working. Hey, you got a hammer up in here. That's for doggone sure. I got the gate rolling on YouTube, so you'll be able to see it and hear it. We're looking at about pointed north. Oh, to 10017. If I can hear the northwest corner roll up in here, I will. But we're at about 4 minutes and 22 minutes so far in the gate, and it's all you. 228 Motor Mouth Mall stepping. And this is the third gate of the day, so 052123C. Oh, deal one more time. 228 Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing, one fat watt at a time. I got downbreaker.
I'm on the mall, 147,
you put the mall down over here. You know, I gotta leave everybody on the mall when you do it like that. You roll up in there, start unplugging your ears. You wanted to know if you could make it up in my radio. A147, you made it all up in here, no pain, no strain. Motormouth Mall, looking around Jamaica, I got down breaker.
You got a mall down here, Motormouth Mall. I'm on my brand new 6 element, man. I could look in California now. I ain't Motormouth Mall, I'm on the brand new 6 element with the Mako 7. Appreciate it, get back and come back. Motormouth Mall, 147, the 6 element, looking in Cali, bye-bye.
10-4, well, congratulations. You got a rotor now. You got a 6-element Mako. You got it up on the tower. You got it looking in California. And you got a mall down in my receiver. And it's working real good for you. A147. You got a hammer.
Wait till I put that 10,000 two back in line, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, wait till I put that free boy that 10,000 two back in line. All right, my friend, appreciate let me know I got a hammer. Motormouth Mall, 147. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye.
You say you are on the Slave Boy, or you not put it in yet? You say you are on the Slave Boy, or not yet?
Yeah, man, I can't wait, Motormouth, to put it back in line. I just waiting for my tuna, though. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm waiting for my tuna. I'm waiting for my vacuum tuna. Motormouth Mall, 147. Get down. Thank you.
Oh, 10-4, you got more to go. Okay, you're waiting on the tuner, then you can put it in line. So you're not working the Slave Boy right now. You ain't on the 10,000. You're just loafing the break.
I'm on 501 Motormouth Mall. This brand new 6 element. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm on 501. I came up and show everybody 501 on this brand new 6 element. Motormouth Mall, 147, 501. This 6 element, bye-bye.
Well, let me tell you what that 6 element is doing. Hey, let me tell you what that 500 watts and that 6 element is doing around here. Check this out.
I'm on 501 Motormouth Mall. This brand new 6 element. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm on 501. I came up and show everybody 501 on this brand new 6 element. Motormouth Mall, 147, 501. This 6 element, bye-bye.
And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing all up in here while you're working that 6 element and 500 watts. That's a whole lot of watts and a whole lot of elements. And a whole lot of birds flapping real hard. Hey, 147, I hope you got a grip on my lip. Motormouth Mall working the 7 element beam. Looking your way, I got down break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm gonna do like you, one at a time. Hey, Motormouth Mall, take care, I'm gonna go back up north, man. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm gonna do like you, 1 watt at a time.
Bartender 147, one big fat watt at a time. One obese watt at a time. Alright, the 147, well, you got that mall down. Keep on doing what you're doing, my friend. Man, you got a hammer. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Give me a couple more days, Motormouth Mall. I'm gonna put 20,000 down here. Hey, Motormouth Mall, this only 500 watt. I hope your antenna will talk with textbook towers with 20,000. I hope it will. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I always been on the floor, man. Never had the time to bring my antenna down here. But now I can return this copy. Motormouth Mall, 147. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm going to be hearing a whole lot more of you. Hey, 147, I know you're going to be up in here a whole lot more better now with that antenna being able to turn. And you put that 20,000 watts up in here. Holy smokes. I sure hope you ain't going to key that 10,000 and 20,000 watts to break.
Okay, Motormouth Mall. Take care, my friend. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'll talk to you later, my friend. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I swear these mom numbers are back up now. Number 19 in Jamaica, baby.
Hey, number 1 man, hello to you. Tell Hardcore I said hello. And 147, we'll catch you later on. Mother Nature taking a dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. She's taking a turn. Hello to you one more time. 147, take care. Blessings and good graces. Motormouth Mall working the small ball peen mall. Got down right there, breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, 73, Motormouth.
radio.
24 number. Hey, Cisco 228. Just trying to see what I can do. Triple M 228, your friend, North Florida waving.
Holy cow, 228. You come up in there on top like that. That was good. I didn't recognize that was you, but I heard you, no pain, no strain. But you rolling up in there in fine fashion. 228. Well, you see what you can do? Putting the radio to its paces. One big fat watt at a time. That's how we do it on this end here. 228, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Hey, Moto Mamo, the Blue Boy say hi.
Hello, Blue Boy. Tell Pinky I said hello. Hey, Blue Boy. Tell Pinky I said hello. Hey, Blue Boy. I heard you up in there, roll up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Blue Boy. Radio station Motormouth Mall looking your way to break.
Hey, no doubt. Yes, sir. Come up in the room sometime. Feel good, 147, go.
Fried watermelon, y'all come on down here to South Florida, let me hear you.
I kind of heard somebody in South Florida wanted to hear somebody, but I'm not sure they wanted to hear. I better get back on the side. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Take care, Motormouth.
410 to Blue Boy, take care of 73s. I just got back here. I got a full cup of coffee. Yep, that's right. Another cup of coffee for the day. That's the second 24-ounce cup of coffee in one day. Man, we're going to have a lot of coffee today. Motormouth Mall cruising and got down breaker.
Hey, take care. Good night, Motormouth Mall. The Blue Boy from Puerto Rico. Say bye. Thank you,
410 Blue Boy from Puerto Rico. Hey, Blue Boy in Puerto Rico, you got that mall down. Bye. I got you all up in here.
Take care, man. Ellos te sin my loop. They see my... Hold on up, Biggie. Audio just run through. Audio.
410 the Blue Boy. Good to hear you up in there. Always a pleasure with the double measure where you got that mall down from Puerto Rico. I hear 228 out there. Got his carrier up a little bit higher. I see 228 out there working the carrier control. Blue Boy, got you up in there too. Motormouth Mall walking the dog, kicking the cat, stepping back. Oh, I gotta unkey.
Oh, wow, this is 2 It'll unkey for you if you don't unkey, right?
Not this thing. If I don't unkey this thing, it'll stay keyed up indefinitely. I don't have any more, no more 3-minute timer. I took the President Richard out of line and put the Cobra 29LX back up in line. So this thing will stay keyed up 365 days a year. If I croaked right now, this thing would be throwing a long dead carrier to break.
Man, we'd all be in trouble then, shoot. Wouldn't nobody be able to talk out here.
10-4. Oh, well, I'm sure somebody would realize the excessive electric use and ultimately come up here and check to see why there's, hundreds and thousands of millions of kilowatts of hours used. And then they find me slumped over the doggone desk.
Where you coming from? Come on. That wouldn't be a good day, would it? Man, you out here quite a bit. From what I hear. Man, you must have more than a heck of a power bill. Speaking of kilowatts.
Well, I think that's all relative. Some people have bigger power bills, I think. Mine's pretty high because I got a 50 horsepower pump, in the well, in the ground. I get 230 gallons a minute at 60 psi, so it's the biggest part of the usage, 10-4.
How about I said, man? Now, we don't have enough little old
The pump is at 550 feet, and it's a 4-inch line coming up out of the ground. So that's a pretty good head of water on top of the pump. And to get that 230 gallons a minute at 60 psi takes a little bit of work. It's a 50 horsepower 3-phase pump. And I already have 3-phase power up here, so I brought the power up commercial 208. And then I stepped that 208 up to 480 and run the 480 to the well. And then I run the 208 to the shop to break.
Oh, the car you got it late? What you talking about, what you putting down there. Been doing it here for a while now. Anyway, you sounding good out there, man. That thing's rocking and rolling. I mean, you and only you, North Florida. Ain't that something?
That's kind of a trip and a half. Yeah, it worked out pretty good because the house, everything in the house runs on 120. So, from any one of the legs to neutral, on to 208 gives you 120. And I do have currently a electric water heater, and it's running on 208 across 2 of the phases. So it's not putting out nearly the BTUs that it could, because it's really designed. It'll work at 208, but it's designed to work at 240. So anyway, but that's coming out pretty soon, and I'm going to convert over to an on-demand propane water heater for the water, and then the whole house will be on 120. So that works out really good. And then the shop, everything is either 120 or 208 3-phase, except for I've got a second a transformer in the shop that bumps the 208 across 2 of the phases up to 240, so I can run my plasma cutter and the wire feed welder.
Excuses, all the boy Deutsch is making a whole bunch of excuses, come on. I'll tell you what, man, that thing's awesome. It's never ending. As long as you have LP in the tank, you have hot water.
Yep, exactly. So it works out pretty good. I deliberately put the little water heater in, the electric water heater in, to deliberately help roll my electric bill up higher. I wanted to waste electricity for a little bit, because I was going to go with solar. And I thought, well, if I get the bill up high enough for a while, that's what they're going to base it off of. And then I would throttle everything back. And then, when I finally almost bit the bullet on it, I looked at the potential of what would happen if I wanted to use my radio late at night to talk way long distance with very little noise floor. And I started thinking that the inverters, well, in the daytime would be where the problem would be, but because I think the inverters shut off when the voltage gets to a certain point. But in the daytime, if it was quiet, the inverters would make noise, and I'd hear the noise on my radio. And I didn't want any chance of that, and they couldn't guarantee that it wouldn't happen. So I thought, you know what, I'll just stay with electricity the way it is and not do any solar. But that's what my first thought was. I was going to do solar. I bumped the audio up a little bit more for you. If you need a little bit more audio, I bumped it up a little bit to break.
We don't need no more audio, Motormouth Mall. You got plenty of audio. It's me with the narrow pinch, right?
Yeah, but it still sounds good. Check this out real fast.
You don't need no more audio, Motormouth Mall. You got plenty of audio. It's me with the narrow pinch, right?
There you go. Motormouth Mall cruising this thing. Got down.
So you sound like God. I'm really surprised. We hold it down as long as we have, and somebody hasn't done come knock my little station out of the way. But I tell you what, hey, I'm trying my best, doing what I can do, holding it down, Motormouth Mall. That's what I did.
Well, you got that Freon cooled 1x4. You didn't say one of what by 4 of what they're breaking. So I don't know.
I mean, it's a regular, 1x4 like HG 2879, but I do have a foot pedal. I do have some ghost watts, if that makes any sense to you, brother.
Ghost watts are dangerous. Ghost watts are dangerous watts because you can't see them until they turn your world upside down or break.
That's right. Yep, I sure do. That thing, it's pretty. Nice and blue. A little bit of white lettering on it says Ghost Rider. Well, it's pretty good.
Yeah, 10-4. They're good boxes. Good, beautiful boxes. Well-made boxes. I tell a lot of people to get them. I point a lot of them that direction. There's only one that I regret. There's only one I regret. Oh, man. Oh, well, it is what it is. But that's not nothing against Ghost Rider. That's just one got in the wrong hands to break.
Yeah. Big watts in the wrong hands is not a good thing. Causes a lot of problems. For sure.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. But it is what it is.
4-7 back on the mail.
Yes, sir. You sure are right about that. You can't control everybody. You can only control what you do.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, and it ain't when it ain't, and you only got control over one thing. The heck with the rest.
Number one, the big man. Number one, the big man. Number one, the...
Well, I tried to slow key there, see if there was anybody else that's wanting to talk, Sitting here trying to knock me in the middle of the road.
Make 07.
Well, you're in the middle of the road all by yourself. Man, oh man, you're in the road all by yourself. I don't think there's anybody else. I think 147 is talking to somebody, fighting somebody to break.
The Hamadone, let them boys know that number one man got a Hamadone, I got a Hamadone, I got a Hamadone. Oh, what number one man in Jamaica, make that break. Hey, Lockdown, I can't wait to put my 10,000.
Yeah, there's number one man in Jamaica getting up in there, but I'm not sure who he's fighting. I think he's keying against 147, but I'm not sure who he's talking to.
You said number one, man, you got a Hamadone, number one, come on.
Yeah, except for the number one, you got that mall down over here. I don't know if you're looking around my neck in the woods or not. Hey, number one, I don't know if you're looking in California, but number one, Jamaica, you got that hammer down breaker. Jamaican me crazy.
Okay, Lockdown, they trying to get fame off of Dumb Plug and make...
I had one heck of a DC just then, that's for sure.
Trying to get...
For it. I'm loafing this thing too. I don't have any DC out there to speak of. I got a whole lot of... Well, you can tell by how I sound. You can tell where I'm running it. I got a lot of headroom.
Right on to it, pig. You're so smoky, man.
That's always a good thing, man. Headroom is always a wonderful thing. You can just sit there and hold back and key as long as you want. You ain't gotta worry about it.
10-4 on that. Headroom, area under the curve. It applies in radio, drag racing, finances, you name it. It's the key.
Get down.
Well, you always want to have headroom. You don't want to fill your hands of what all you got, right?
Never leverage all your assets at once.
All you said is all we got out there. All you said is all we got. The number one man, Jamaica said click, click, bum, bum. 47 is gone.
How many times I want to watch this YouTube video?
10-4. It's funny if we keep talking like regular talk, like this stuff, you'd be surprised if somebody might learn watching the YouTube video.
I always suck it up like a sponge. Shoot, I learned how to build little amplifiers by watching people on YouTube. You know what I mean? So now it's just, I can make my own. I made all the way up to a 32, But not much on the tube side of things. I need to sit down and learn it. But it's just all about knowledge, man.
Yep, 10-4. See, now, in my opinion, tubes are easier. But I know that's not true. It's just that I don't have any, real hands-on experience with solid-state stuff. As far as 27 megahertz goes. And so for me, I always find tubes are easier. But that's not really the case. I mean, it's just which one are you more familiar with. But yeah, you watch those YouTube videos, you can learn how to do all that stuff. You can also learn how not to do it.
Man, it's too short. Man, take care, too short. Hey, too short. 147 is Mako Driver going.
There's always videos out there with somebody building something on 2879 or something like that, but you don't see much tube stuff.
Well, I'm starting to think it's getting a little bit, ever so slightly more popular, but you're right. I don't know if people just want to keep that under wraps, or I'm not sure why that is. But you're right. There seems to be an awful lot more showing the solid state stuff. Man, I don't know what Augie is barking about. He's going ballistic out there.
All I can tell you is I can hear him. You open my receiver, got it all the way in the corner, and I can hear your background music. That's how good a connection we got.
Yeah, he gets to talking real loud. I thought I got the door open. I thought I had the gate up high enough to hide stuff like that. But I got the door open, so as soon as I talk and open the gate, everything else rolls in.
You got a Hamadon too. 18, number 1 say Hamadon, man, you got a Hamadon.
And see if it does anything to the audio, and just curiosity killed the cat.
10-4, yeah, give it a shot.
Watch your ball, no competition. Hey, 218, just like me, no competition. I watch your back, I watch your back. Oh, why 218, number 1 said bye, yay.
Oops, I think that might be RF sensitive.
Shot, I ain't got no competition. Hey, too short. The mud duck. Take care, too short. 147, go.
I gotta pull up my audio now. I've tried it with just like the 1x4, and it does pretty good, but I'm down.
501 in the mud duck, mate. Alright, too short, man, I gotta go up to that.
Yeah, sometimes you get just a little bit of RF in there, and it can wreak havoc with things. I had a problem with that quite a bit for a while, and I never really thought it was all that important to ground the coaxes where they came into the building. I got it grounded at the tower and grounded all the way along, and then when they came up in the building, all 5 of my coaxes from various different antennas all came in and went to their respective places. And it wasn't until I grounded the coax to the building, all the squealing and problems went away. So you may want to sink I don't know if you got a metal building or if you got a regular house or what you got, but if you sink enough ground rods in a lot of surface area and bond your coax to the ground rods before it comes into the shack, it makes a big difference.
I might have to try that.
Number 1, number 1,
The first ground rod, and I'm in a little metal shed, and we got some 7/8 hardline coming in, and it goes right to my listen. I just got a little one of them coilies. And that can take the heat. Maybe one day I'll get me a beam going.
10-4. Yeah, just bear some of the bear back. Bear off some of the black sheath on that 7/8 right at the metal building where it comes in, and put yourself a ground strap. You can use braid, 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch braid. Clamp it on there lightly, not too horrible tight. You don't want to deform the coax. And then tape it up, weather seal it really good so no more moisture gets in. And then just take that over to a bolt on the side of the building, one of the purlins or something like that, and it'll fix all that. I think.
Yeah, I want to try that out. Give me some of the main foot ground rods. You're bad right there. 8218, you're bad right there. You're bad.
Well, if you got a metal building, you don't need the ground rods. Just tie it to the building. But if it was like a regular stick construction or block or something like that, then you'd want to sink a bunch of ground rods up in there. But metal building, just go ahead and ground the coax to the building itself.
I said bye, 218, I'm gone. Yeah, it's just a little like 12 wide by 20 little metal building, with a little porch on it. A little man. Bye, with your bad old self. Hey, 218, watch.
Yeah, that's what mine is. 50 by 60 metal building. And just, where the coax comes in, put your ground strap, short, little, small, 1 foot long ground strap to a bolt. And, grind off any anodizing or coating on there and tighten it down real good, and then throw a film of cold galv or something over it just to protect it. But yeah, that'll work real good for you.
Station, I'm not on my big station then. Hello, 16, 147 Mako, get out. I do it for you, I do it for myself. Hey, Deuces, I do it for you, and I do it for myself. Real white Deuces, number 1, said bye, yeah. I need to see what it sounds like at least.
Yeah, 10-4. You might find to be able to bury your audio a little bit farther, or use some other audio devices that would otherwise be sensitive to the RF, and that helps a whole bunch. So, very cool. All right, good luck with that. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a little bit. I don't know what all's going on out here, and I know one thing for sure, you've had that hammered down in fine style. 228 Motormouth Mall, looking around northern Florida. I got down right there, break. Hello up there, 806 northwest corner of the top of the Bighorn. Motormouth Mall, cruising, looking your way. Yeah, I know, number 1 man got that hammer down out of Jamaica. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Next time you talk to Bill, but tell him I said hello, man. I ain't got a chance to talk to him in a while.
Hey, Deer Slayer, you coming up in there real good. What's going on out there around the sand pile? Hey, Deer Slayer, Motormouth Mall waving.
Shot, way too short. Hey, too short, number 1, said bye, yeah.
Last night we had some good skip here, but it was all up north.
Okay, 60, man, it's kind of real fine, man. I'll talk to you later. 147, I will talk to you later. I 16, 147. Good evening, Tom, my friend, Ron Atkinson.
Yeah, I just wanted to skip going north yesterday. I didn't hear anything out there. It was kind of weird. I thought that it was going to roll pretty good last night, and there was nothing, because apparently the night before, man, it was rocking and rolling. So I was all prepared for it, and then there was nothing. And then today, I've been busy working on stuff and doing things out here in the shop and in the garden, but today there's been no skip all day today. So I don't know, there was a solar flare, had an effect on us, I guess, and maybe things will come back a little bit, but yeah, good to hear you up in there today there, Deer Slayer. You got that mall down. Motormouth Mall working the small peen mall and a little bit more audio. You got Downbreaker.
I was up on 19 listening to that idiot out there, but I gave up on that. That's a lost cause, no doubt. Hopefully that problem will work itself out soon. But Sunday afternoon, we'll catch you next time. Motormouth Mall.
10-4, yeah, I'm sorry you had to listen to that guy. That's a terrible thing there, Break.
47 Mako 75. Hey, 16-147, go.
Not mentioning my name, but more or less mentioning my name. Saying, oh, these guys, they don't know what they're doing, so they just run HF radios. Oh, boy. I had to change the channel. I didn't want to blow a gasket there, Break.
Yeah, I certainly would have done the same thing. Either move or blow a gasket, one of the two. I can't believe the guy. I can't stand him. He doesn't know his rear end from a hole in the ground, and if he does stumble across something right, man, oh man, he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. But I guess if you got NIST calibrated equipment, I guess it's all, then it makes you something that, that you wish you were to break.
I'm just waiting. Hey, young T, but I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting for shit.
Bob coming there waving at me. I'm waiting till you wave back. Man, he like that hammer.
They trying to get fame off of Mako. Come on.
Good afternoon. Wave to you on the west side, my friends. Deer Slayer, Lake Okeechobee.
Okay, so the Deer Slayer, I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a little bit. We will do it again another time, another way, no doubt about that. Deer Slayer, Lake Okeechobee, Motormouth Mall, stepping, they got down.
All right, yo, man, you take care, man. You're sounding real good to come, man.
All right, Bullet, well, you're doing your thing down here, man. You got a big old signal. Glad to hear you here. Mother Nature, let me wave out your way one more time for sure. Hey, Bullet Bob, west side. Great big old Sunday afternoon wave to you. Deer Slayer back on the side.
Hey, Deer Slayer, tell Bullet Bob I said hello, then I got to go.
Hey, good night. Young T-Bird, good night, good night.
And for it, take care, buddy. We'll catch you next time. Come on, 365. I heard you say you're in the waiting room there, Break.
Okay, big sister, hope you have a super fine evening. Hey, my sister, hope you have a super fine evening. Hey, my sister.
You want to say thank you for what there, Break?
For the 10,000 to be in line real soon. Take care, big sister. The 10,000 want to be in line real soon. Take care, big sister. I'm getting out.
I try to help people out, man. I don't have no secret recipes.
He's the biggest motherfucking trying to fool him. He trying to fool them boys, and them boys fooling him too, man. He trying to fool them boys, and them boys fooling him too. They come on. Bye. Don't make him fool him, man. Don't make him fool him. Talk about 500 watts. Don't ever make him fool you. Don't let him turn in a fool. Freaking.
I'm not happy with it. And a lot of people I know at least 5 that are started.
Push out. Everybody comes out of the camera. So he trying to turn them boys in the ass, man. He trying to turn them boys in the ass. I call it ass. He trying to turn them boys in the ass.
And I'm waiting right back. That driver putting the ball.
Then too, I ain't looking up there, man.
I heard the key up and wave through my back door before he came out there. Man, we're California, they're right.
Yeah. He trying to fool them boys, man. He got them boys all fooled, man. He got all them boys fooled. He turned them boys into fool, right? My friend, put it on you later. Too short in the bayou, 147 going up now, bye-bye.
Don't need nothing else.
Hey, Cut-Off Man, that's the number one man in Jamaica. Hey, Cut-Off Man, that's the number one man in Jamaica. How about the Cut-Off Man, number one? Hey, Cut-Off Man, look at the number one man in Jamaica, come on.
Because it's right around the corner. Top of the night to you, dear Slayer, Sam.
Showtime, they trying to get fame off of Dr. the 500 watt. Hey, Showtime, and you know when I keep it Dr. the big box down. Right back, Cut-Off Man, right back, I'm coming down your way. Good evening, Cut-Off Man, number one. Right, Cut-Off Man, the number one man in Jamaica, baby.
Yeah, I'm retired, but when I was working, we didn't really get holidays. It all depended on if your shift fell on that day, you had to work. But we did get extra pay. So if you missed a holiday, I missed out on $200.
Right. Now I'm gonna cut them boys off. Hey, Cut-Off Man, I'm gonna cut them boys off. Cut-Off Man one. Right, Mr. Cut-Off Man, number one, baby.
I don't know. There was 2 days of Thanksgiving, and then everything throughout the year. I think it added up to 10. So that was like an extra $4,000. And of course, once I retired, that all went away. So that kind of hurt. But anyway, I enjoyed those holidays whether I had to work or not. Jigga Man, take care.
Hey, Cut-Off Man, tell you what, I'm gonna get my knees in the freezer. Hey, Cut-Off Man, watch me bump it down one more time. Cut-Off Man, number one. Cut-Off Man, number one. Right, Mr. Cut-Off Man, number one. Say, come on. You got the same thing going on. Hey, Hardcore 24, you're doing the same thing too. You got them boys really off too. Hey, Hardcore 24, you're showing up on them boys and you're showing off. Hardcore 24, number one, baby. I play live, I can't tell right now. Hey, sure, they could tell right, but I can't tell right. One day I'm gonna stop playing live so I can tell right too. Hey, sure. One day I'm gonna stop playing too. Hey, sure, 147, go. Right on, Hardcore 24, you're gonna lay back and sit back to watch our basketball game. Hey, Hardcore 24, you're gonna kick back and sit back and wait to watch our great basketball game. Hardcore 24, number one, say bye, yeah. Hey, so, they're trying to get fine. Time before you go, you're doing the same thing too.
Yeah, that didn't sound too good.
You're doing the same thing, 24. Tonight, don't look at big switch again. Hello, show 147, go. Click. Take care, yo, man. That's double on my radio. Hello, double. Hey, double, I ain't got no power out here, man. I got 500 watt out here. Hey, double, take care, T-Bird, Showtime. Hey, double, I got 500 watt out here. Hey, 24/7, watch what I'm doing to your radio. Hey, 24/7, number one, man. So look at that. Oh, 24/7, number one. Oh, right, 24/7, number one. Come on. Hey, 24/7, I tell you what, to get rough. Hey, 24/7, number one, said it's getting rough for me this evening. Good evening, time, 24/7, the number one man, Jamaica, say one more time, break. Man, I'm gone. I hear somebody in the mobile. Who's up in the mobile, number one man? Who's up in the mobile, number one man? Worldwide number one man knows it. Come on. Showtime, double, Illinois. Say good evening time to you. Hello, young man. I hear you riding with them balls. I gotta get my knees in the breeze. I ain't got the best condition, man. Your boys got my radio sound like hash and trash right now. Or number one man, Jamaica, with a wave, I'm gone.
T-Bird up all day. I locked down, I know what's going on. Them boys sucking on me. Hey, locked down, a lot of them boys, they hear me, but they're sucking up to the fool out in Jamaica. Good evening, locked down number one. Hey, locked down, the number one man Jamaica. Say click, click, number one. Hello, young T-Bird. Me and the 501 to go. You got that John boy lay down. They locked down 1471 to leave him on the damn mouth. They locked down 1471 to leave him on the the number one man, the number one man in Jamaica, baby. Come on, lockdown, mate. Lockdown 1475 101, getting down, I'm going. I know it's going to be right there. What the mother who search key don't come to here. Hello, lockdown number one man. Oh, well, lockdown the number one man in Jamaica, break. You showing out, show. You showing out, man. I was just telling lockdown with 500 watts. I'm still looking down there, but you showing out, too, man. I'm still looking down there, man. I locked down 147 500 watts getting out. Yeah. Look how fast I got down. Hey, lockdown, I like it start to. I leave mud ducks to suck up the mud ducks, man. Hey, lockdown, listen to me. I leave mud ducks to suck up the mud ducks. Hey, lockdown number one said bye. He's not gonna talk to you. I T-Bird, he gonna stay down the mic. No, he's not gonna come up that way. I T-Bird, he's not gonna come up that way. The first time. You know what's going on. Hey, lockdown, you know what's going on. I know what's going on. Hey, lockdown, I'm laughing too. Hey, lockdown number one said bye. Big ass antenna. Hey, showtime. I'm playing live, my friend. Hey, show 147 said you got a big ass antenna to come out. You're too much for one man. You're too much. You're way too much for one man. Lockdown, bye. Hey, showtime, boys in the Carolinas coming out. 2105 coming up in here. Hey, showtime, 2105. I'm looking up in the lakes. And I look at 2105 is coming up in my damn radio. Hello, 2105. Hello, 2105. Hey, John, I was chit-chatting with my friend Lockdown, Mississippi, man. Hey, John, Lockdown, he gonna lay back, I think, gonna watch the basketball game, but I was just chit-chatting with Lockdown. Hello, John, hello, big antenna. Oh, right, John, the number one man in Jamaica, break. He probably telling him out, show. You say you spot him 700 miles. Hey, show. He probably telling him out. I'm playing it live now. You say you spot him 500 miles. You say you spot him 500 miles. Hello, showtime. 147 on the top of my radio. Come on. Hey, big A, when I bump it down, it stays on. Hey, big A, this a Super 6, that's what do the trick. Hey, big A, this a Super 6, modified 6, that's what do the trick. Drummer, big antenna. Worldwide #1, break. 2105 in the Carolina, riding together, show. Hey, show. Spotting 500 more miles. Spotting 700 more miles. Hello, showtime, 147. Back to you. Come on. Hey, 24/7, I tell you what, I got John like a train wriggle. Hey, 24/7, my mother nature gets so crazy, man, it's like a train wreck. Hello, John, good evening, 24/7, the #1 man in Jamaica, baby, break. Damn, hold on, man. Put it on you later, showtime. Hey, 2105, 147, get down, I'm gone.
Oh, break. Anybody got a copy? Radio check. Radio check.
Well, you got them all down, Joe. Yes, sir, I'm tearing awesome. Hey, drummer, you said #1, you're tearing awesome. Hey, drummer, I don't like that song. Hey, drummer, you said I'm tearing off. Hello, drummer. Hey, 24/7, good evening, got two. Drummer, #1, break. He said he key no more. Hey, T-Bird, that dumb said he key no more. Hey, young T-Bird, I dubbed him in Showtime, say he key no more. Take care, young T-Bird, it's 501. I'm gonna get my knees in the breeze, it's kinda rough, man. Hey, drummer 24/7, I hear somebody in the Carolina too, man. It's rough, man. I gotta pull back and let the band roll on. So you wanna take it easy, take care. The #1 man. Get down, talk on me. Something to do about the house. Young T-Bird, take care, man. I got something to do up the house, man. Put it on you later, young T-Bird. 147. They're trying to make fame out of 500 what? They're 410. I was looking at clean-up job, man. Hey, 549, I was looking at clean-up job. That was what's going on, clean-up job. Good evening, 549, #1. Oh, right, 549, #1, break. Hey, Shorty, take care, man. I ain't gonna run that far. Hey, Shorty in the ghettos. 147, I will not run that far. Hey, Shorty in the ghettos. 549, look for 218, man. Hey, 218, you know 549, he's in the muddy banks of Mississippi. He's a bad man, though. Hello, 549, good evening, 218. The #1 man in Jamaica. Say one more time, come on. Alright, 549, I tell you what, man, I could wait very much, man. Hey, 549, you got something to do, man. I saw it, 147, we talk later. I saw it, 147, hey, young, take show it, 147, hey, all is what he said is all I got, man. Looking good too. Hey, 549, you're walking tall, you're talking tall. Keep up the good works, 549, muddy bombs. Okay, so man, the guy really fine, my brother. I sure take care, my brother. I sure 147, so I will put it on you later. Oh, I sure 147. I'll catch you later. Bye. You see what I'm doing to your radio, that's what they're doing to my radio. The same thing I'm doing to your radio, the same thing you do to my radio. Hey, 549, I keep on this time, I'm gonna let it go. I'm running no power. I'll come out here and fight with the ball with 500 watts. Hey, two shows. I am running no power. 500 megawatt. A Mako Center 506 element. So when I hit that big switch, I gotta go. About 218 got 30 dBs coming down my way to my 549. And Mr. Dangerous 218, number one, said bye, yai. Hold on, two shout. Ain't nothing but an M106, man. Hey, two shout. It ain't nothing but a modified M106. Hey, two shout. Take care, my friend. It ain't nothing but a modified M106. Take care, two shout in the bayou. 147, getting down right there, bye-bye. Hey, 549, keep it real, keep it clean, you're doing a good job, come and go. Hey, 549, I tell you like you're doing a good job. Hey, two shout, take care. I'm swinging back on now, two shout. They won't find me go up now, two shout. I gotta go now, brother. With that. Hey, so they won't find me come up your way, man. They're gonna stand outside. I watch your back too. Hey, 218, I'm watching that. They will not find come up your way. The phone there? And keep on doing what you're doing. Hey, 218, number one key said bye, yai. Trying to find me come your way, man. He trying, but wait till I put the big box in line. He won't hit out no place. Cause I'm still in there with that kind of bigger. So, the big two back in line. That double go can't even talk on channel 6 about that. You know, I know what you can do, man. If I for night, I've been listening for so long. I know what you can do. I know what you're capable of doing. If 549, the number one man is the bar, yai. Take care, my friend. I sure I'll put it on you later, my friend. I sure I will put it on you later. Whoa, I show. Hey, showtime. You see the dog that was trying to stand the Magnolia. He won't come up that way. Hey, showtime. 147. Get down. 434, I'm looking right at you right there in New Jersey. Hey, 434, I'm looking right in New Jersey. Come on. We're smoking through 434. Hey, 434, 147, downtown New Jersey. Take care, 434. Hey, 434. I still watch your back, man. Hey, 218, I tell you one time, I watch your back, man. Hey, 218, I tell you two times, I tell you three times, I watch your back, man. Oh, why, 218, number one, said bye. I'm glad you came and cleaned my radio, man. I know I was some yang. Bye. I don't hear nobody. Take care, 437, get down, come on. Hey. Let it go. Oh, right, Mr. 549, bye, yai. 140 could tell you, all them balls up in the room could tell you. I know 434, and I'm New Jersey, 147. same thing too, man. I gotta let it go. I'm gonna let everybody go. 549 by the number one man said bye bye bye. You ain't quit smoking, but you quit buying. He said tell 148 to puff and pass. Click it. Hey, 148, come in the room so I can tell him to buy. Number one man. Good. Number 50, man, boy, you got a mow down over here.
I guess we just gotta wait and see where Mother Nature's gonna go.
It's just you, number one.
Alright, Too Short, little bit of wash, man, good antenna. Hey, Too Short, listen to me, I got a little bit of wash, little bit of wash. Alright, Too Short, number one, gone.
No runs on more mama, live on this man.
Oh, 9-4. Hey, 9-4, what's going on over there around your neck of the woods? 9-4, Maryland, Motormouth Mall, cruise and break.
Just laying back, chilling, man, getting ready for the playing basketball game. More of my mom, nothing I have for this band, pretty cool, 2000, got down.
410, well, you making one heck of a trip with the Barefooted Cobra 2000? You say you're getting ready for the basketball game? Enjoy it to its fullest over there in 9-4 while you got that thing rolling around the central coast of Cali.
Boy, you know, I can reminisce with Sha-la-la.
Oh.
Sorry about that Motormouth Mall. Sometimes I gotta get it off my chest.
I do, Jim Brayton.
I feel much better now. I changed the tips, man.
Good to hear you roll up in there. That's for doggone sure. Been a long time.
It ain't been that long.
I was just rolling the antenna around a little bit to see what I could hear from where it was coming from and that kind of thing. And you rolled all up in there, so I guess that's a good thing.
Well,
come on.
Put the money in the radio. Call it good, right?
10-4, not too much, just a little bit of money in the radio. A little bit of money in the radio and a lot of money in the antenna. And that seems to work pretty good. And sometimes multiple antennas.
Yeah, my wife did. She got the gardener to take down my antenna farm, man. Those were the good old days.
Now, wait a second now. I think I'd be making some changes. find the second one.
Yeah, but it's the same radio.
Oh, see? That says something.
Well, goes to show you, those who are listening, Motormouth Paul knows what he's talking about. All them tips and tricks.
It's all about all the tips and tricks. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like Clarence Carter, J.R., you know, some of the old fellas out there, man. Yeah, I'm still kicking, but not as high.
10-4 and still kicking, just not as high. But you're getting the job done, that's for doggone sure.
I'll send you some gooseberry ones.
410. Tell you what, I gotta respond to something. Another one. I gotta respond to something here. I'll be back in a bit. Have a good day, Motormouth Mall Stephen.
Shot in the bayou, 147, go. Okay, 2 shot. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 1. I got something to tell the ass when I put it down. Hey, 2 South, take care, my brother. 2 South, 147 is Mako Drive. 2 South, don't go. Take care.
It's all mumbled up that time. I two shots. Take care, water pipe. I two shots. It's all mumbled up that time. I two shots. One phone. Two shots. I two shots. One phone. Get down. I'll talk to you later, Uncle Big Al, 147, go.